Municipal workers on the West Rand have halted services in the area. The industrial action was sparked by the non-payment of medical aid and other benefits last month. Well, yesterday, workers drove in a convoy to Gauteng Premier David Makhura's office to voice their grievances. The Gauteng government has pledged to place the municipality under administration. Our reporter Lindo Kuhlek-Polu has been following that story from the start. Joins us this morning. Lindo, good morning. Now, this started weeks ago, where we saw workers up in arms over not being paid at all. And then we had a hostage situation emanating from that. Just take us back very quickly to what happened there and how we got to this point and where we are now.
Well, this story of West Rand, the West Rand municipal workers really started when they held hostage some of their leaders, including councillors as well as the mayor of that region, about salaries not being paid. And after that, we thought that the situation had calmed down, the situation had been sorted out. But later on, we found out that their benefits were not paid. You talk about your medical aids, your housing allowances and policies that the municipality pays together with the employees. The employees say that this reflects on their pay slips, saying that it had been deducted, but at a later stage they found out that from the municipality's side they haven't been paying, and these third parties have been approaching them, saying that some of their policies are lapsing. Some of the banks approaching them and saying that they haven't been paying their bonds, and that is why they went up again to say bring this to the attention of the municipality.
So we understand at the time there were some who were paid, and we were still waiting for others, and they said those payments would happen at a couple of days later. Now, we also know that this is a result of the municipality investing in the now collapsed VBS Bank. So where are we now in terms of how many workers, when it comes to medical aid, like you say, and all those other expenses? Are we talking about all of them? Is it all of them or just some of them?
Well, it is effective across the all the employees saying that all of them, in fact, their third parties haven't been paid. And what we understand from provincial government, who we spoke to, MEC Panyaza Lesufi, who's dealing with this matter on behalf of the provincial government, deployed by David Makhura himself, saying that this municipality is dysfunctional. Yes, there are problems, including that VPS money that they invested. But one of the things he said is that even if they were to receive that money back, it would still not yield any fruit in terms of them. It should still not help them, because this situation is now dire. Their financial situation is really in turmoil. But one of the things he mentioned, he said that they had to open a bank account. Yesterday, he said they had to open a bank account, actually open a bank account for the municipality, and saying that they couldn't make the payments like they had promised because of that. So that's a reflection of how bad their financial situation has been. But
okay, so they've taken this to the Premier's office. What's he had to say?
Well, the Premier was a no-show for him, but he did send MEC Panyaza Lesufi, who again has been at the forefront of dealing and having conversations with the municipal workers on what exactly is the problem, and trying to find a solution in terms of deploying COGTA as well as Treasury to bring back a report assessing the situation there. But what Panyaza Lesufi said, in fact, yesterday was that they will be putting this municipality under administration, and one of the things that they will be doing is reporting back to exactly when these third parties will be paid after 7 days, and of course also discussing when their November and December salaries will be paid with specific dates after 7 days.
Okay, and then one wonders what'll happen, because the question at the time was they managed to do this for 1 month. What about the next month's salary? And that's coming up. It's not too long, not too far away.
Well, that's exactly what the employees were trying to raise when they said, let's put this administration and let's put this municipality under administration. But one of the dangerous situations now playing off is the fact that these employees are saying that even if they have to wait 7 days, they still not be rendering services around that area, and which is one of the things we will be going out to check, meaning that if there is a fire, they won't be responding to it. If there is someone in an accident and needs medical attention or immediate emergency attention, they will not be responding to that, because they're saying that one of the things is they are not medically covered. Now, what happens if one of them gets injured in the line of duty? Where will they go for help themselves? They are not covered, so they're risking their lives and saying that they won't be rendering any services. Now, this dangerous situation really surfacing now, and you can imagine the anxiety of the community in terms of them knowing that there won't be anyone to come and help them should there be any situation
disaster.
like that.
Okay, well, let's hear from Premier David Makhura. He was talking to Jane Dutton last night. Let's see what he had to say about the situation.
The West Rand, what is clear is that we are going to have to put that municipality, the district, under administration. Tshwane municipality, we will not have the same approach in these municipalities. It's moving in reverse in many areas. We are going to have an intervention and a support, because the point I was making yesterday when the report was released is that we can't watch any municipality that collapses. It means the quality of life in that area of Gauteng is going to decline, and people are going to move out of there and move into areas where there's better service delivery. So we have an intervention plan.
All right, so that's what he had to say about it. You're heading out to the West Rand again this morning. What are you going to be looking at this morning?
Well, we're going to be looking at the response from the residents, how they feel about this. We're also going to be speaking to the unions and the workers themselves about they saw an oath, you know, in terms of protecting the citizens. What exactly does that now have to do with the fact that they have a commitment from government, but why are they not going back to work to save lives? Because they are essential services. Okay,
Linda Koshtekulu will bring us the latest on what's happening with the West Rand municipality throughout the day today. Thanks very much. We'll let you get on.